Next up is going to be the head, and I was hesitant to removing this from the tray, but I kind of said to myself I could always put this on a board, on something to hold up, but it's only these eyes that are me painting, so hopefully I can pop it out easy without damaging it. So this goes into this face mask you see right here, so it looks like that. And then we have this part here for the head. Close it up like so. Then this part goes under, excuse me. Like that. And then you have this part here. Yeah, and there, that completes the head. That's pretty cool. Simple. There's certain things that I'm starting to notice, but I'll in reference to this kit, if you guys are building this, we'll get to that soon enough. All right. So let's continue on with this build. All right. Next up is going to be the arms of the Barbatos, 1/100 scale. And I'm already starting to be a little annoyed in certain things that I have to do. We'll cover that in a few moments. Let's begin putting these parts together. So first things first, we need to take this part here, and this one doesn't belong here, so put that there. Take this part first, put that here, like so. And then this goes like that. So it looks like this. Alright. Put that here. We take this part. And then we take this little guy here. Put this one here. This part, which I remembered was the one of the umbilicals from the back. Make sure it goes in all the way. Then you have this little hydraulic type part. Put that here and here. And you take this, put it in like so, and then close it up like that. Alright. Now then, hold on a second, there we go. Okay, so we next take this part here, make sure it goes like this into the back like this, so it looks like this. Then we have this polycap, make sure that the open end is facing downwards, and close this up here with this part. And then the hydraulic part goes here. And then we have the hand, followed by the joint for the shoulder. There you go. The arms of the Barbatos is nice and complete. Very good detail. My annoyance would be this. This would have been great if this was a two-piece hydraulic set, and obviously if you turn it, it should go around, but again, that would be master grade type thinking. Since this is a high grade, and I can understand its limitations, it's not going to go all the way around. So that I can accept. The only thing is I'm going to need to remove these parts, this part and this part to paint it separately. And I also want to paint the inside here and here. Obviously this, yeah, we already talked about that. Oh yeah, this is part of the forearm, so it's not something I can remove. I have to paint, and I gotta sand this around so it's nice and, you know, circular. something like that so it's nice and even. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of work of detailing these arms, but we will try it and see how it comes out. Okay, let's now move on to the next part of the build. Alright, so the next part of the build will be the waist unit. Waist is actually very simple, not too much, not complicated. And you take this part here, followed by this poly cap that goes upside down, and again there's the guides here to slide it in. It goes up pretty well. And then you have this part here, which is the front part, and you have this notch here that goes into place like so, followed by this, the actual connector to the legs, and there's a little notch here and a thicker notch here, so it goes like that. So it looks like this. And then you have the back skirt, or back skirt armor, or inner frame you could say, and then you close it up like so. Be careful. Even though this is all one part, if you accidentally bend it, you may accidentally break these. So be careful in what you do here. Alright? There's added detail here, so this is going to be a challenge for me to paint this. I don't know if it will be exposed and showing through the armor. I'll review that soon. So this completes the waist unit. Let's move on to the next part. So these parts makes up the legs of the inner frame of the Barbatos. I'm going to begin with this part here, which is a portion of the heel. You have this part here that goes all the way in like so. That's done. Then you have this whole weird ball contraption, and there's this is a poly cap, and make sure you slide it in this way, so it looks like that. Then taking this part, thread this through here, and this connects to the heel in the back. There's a hydraulic part here. You snap into place like so, like that. And then before you put the bottom part of the foot, you want to take this poly cap part, the square one, stick it in through like this, and then you have this cover. We'll cover it up like so, like that. Once that's done, you just flip it around, push it in through here. You have the foot. We'll put this to the side, and we'll get to that in a moment. Next up will be these joints here. This is actually the actual connector to the leg to the waist unit, from the leg to the waist unit. You have this big thick polycap part here. Close it up like so. So they snap into place. I noticed some stickers that has to be put onto these, but we'll discuss those later on. And we have this part, followed by this little poly cap. Put it right there. And then you take this part. You want to make sure that the hydraulic section shows in the back area. Don't do it in the opposite direction. It should be like this. And then you have this part. Close it up into place like so. Here's another part that has hydraulic tubing. So this is something I have to look forward to removing. Removing so I can paint it. But for now we'll just put it on. Doesn't seem to go in right. I don't know. Hopefully it's... there we go. That should stay put. Next up we have this part here. Goes in like this, like so. Then we have this part here. Goes in like that. And we'll put these two together, like so. I'm kind of disappointed that this part is already integrated with the leg. It would have been great if it was separate, but you know, it's wishful thinking right there. Then we have this part here that goes like that. Then we have the remaining parts, which is the connector to the waist, and then this part that goes here for the leg. And there you have it. The legs, well, the inner frame of the legs of the Barbatos is now complete. That's really cool. Let's put this together and see what it looks like. Silly me. I'm saying let's put this together and see what it looks like. I might as well show you guys how I put this together and see how it looks like. So I'm sorry if that didn't sound right. So let's put the waist unit together with the torso. You gotta remember that this is the front part. Good. I believe I got that right. We have the left leg, followed by the right. Then we have the left arm, followed by the right. And then finally, the head. Yeah, but this little thing keeps coming out. I hate this. Oh, get in there. I'm compelled to put glue on this, but not yet. And of course this came out, but no big deal. Actually, big deal. Because it has to be like that. There we go. Alright. Let's position this right so you guys can all see it. Alright. Let me adjust it a bit. There we go. Now there is two parts that we've forgotten. And that is these shoulder guards, or connectors, I guess, to support the part in the back. So one goes here, and the other one goes there. And then you can position it all in any way you want. I'm digging it. It's pretty nice. Very good scale, very good size. I like it. There's a lot more charcoal parts here, but I have a distinct. But I believe these charcoal parts are meant for portions of the armor that needs to be put on. I'm looking at the backpack; those need charcoal parts. I'm looking at the cannon; those need charcoal parts right there. So I believe that belongs to that. I know there's the parts that goes behind the calf armor that requires it. What else? What else? What else? I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Is it indeed? Then of course there was those stickers that I mentioned before. Because okay, so like right here, these are gold plated stickers right there for this. So yeah, I can paint that gold. I don't think that's a big deal. I believe there was a white part here someplace. Let me review that. So yeah, because I remember the gold part here on the chest, which is pretty much why. And then on the next page, I didn't see any stickers for the arms. I do remember seeing stickers in the back for here. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's gold parts as well. Alright, fine. Something to look into. There was a gold part right there in the joint right there in the leg. And number 7 was gold parts here, right down there. Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting build and a very interesting way of painting it. Yeah, I'm going to do exactly how it is. I want to still look at it from other pictures and other angles to see what's going to be exposed, because again, like I mentioned before, the tubing needs to be painted properly, the hydraulic tubing. So you got those two here, those two there. So we got that. This hydraulic part needs to be painted properly. The part in the back of the arms, this entire neck joint back here, the spinal cord right there, these two tubings right here, the forearm, the forearm, the hydraulic parts here, these parts here, the neck, and of course this discovery right here. I don't see anything up front because pretty much it's going to be covered by the armored parts. Let me pull out the 1/44 scale version to see how it looks. So the parts that are going to be exposed are the top parts. That's definitely something that has to be shown and painted. The parts here as well. Everything underwards is going to... Yeah, I definitely am going to probably have to paint the sections here. That's something that needs to be worked on. Let me put you back here because it's going to bog me all this time. There we go. Stay right there. Yeah, I mean, there's certain things that's going to be exposed. There are certain things that are not going to be exposed, so I don't have to worry about it. Just that I want to make sure I do it right and proper. So, yeah, this is going to be an interesting kit to paint. The one thing that I'm still dreading is this. I remember putting the masking tape on this, and I have to do it again. God, it's going to be a pain in the ass. I may cheat, but no, I want to do it proper for you guys. Where does those come from? Where are that? I guess not. So, with that being said, here is the inner frame of the Barbatos now complete. Let me begin cleaning up all the white parts, blue, red, yellow, the remaining part of the charcoal, and once everything's done, we're now going to move on to the next stage, and that is going to be priming and painting.